During the ancient era, kings ruled a city in Greece called Athens. The ancient era was a period of time from long ago. Kings made all of the rules. The citizens had no say in their government. The people of Athens wanted to choose their own leaders. They created a new form of government. A government is a group of people in charge of running a city, a state, or a country. The people formed a system where all citizens could share in running the government. They created a government called a direct democracy. A direct democracy is a government that is run directly by its people. This means the citizens of Athens, not kings, made decisions for their city. Athens was the first civilization to use a direct democracy. This is why ancient Greece is sometimes called the birthplace of democracy. Under a direct democracy, the people of Athens voted for their leaders. They gave speeches about their ideas and met in public places to discuss ways to make Greece a better place to live. The people also had the power to pass laws. A law is a rule that governments make for all people in a city, state, or country to follow. The people of Athens also made sure that no one took advantage of power. The people led the government in Athens. A group of citizens, known as the council, made the decisions for Athens. A group called the assembly voted on the council's decisions. The council was made up of 500 male citizens over 30 years old. In ancient Greece, only men were allowed to participate in the government. Like ancient Greece, the United States is ruled by its people. But instead of having a direct democracy, the United States has a representative democracy. In a representative democracy, the people vote for or elect a group of leaders. These leaders represent or stand for the people. They make the rules and laws for everyone to follow. The process of voting for a leader is called an election. Elected leaders and American citizens have worked together for over 200 years to keep our government strong. Architecture is a method or style of building. The Greeks created many types of architecture, including grand temples with special columns. A column is a tall post that supports a building or roof. The Parthenon is one of the most famous buildings in Greece. It was built as a temple or a place for people to worship long ago. When the Parthenon was completed, it was one of the most beautiful buildings in Greece. Today, you can see columns and other types of Greek architecture in buildings all over the world. Greek architecture is used in many government buildings in the United States. For example, the U.S. Supreme Court building in Washington, D.C. has many columns. The first Olympic Games were held in Greece thousands of years ago. The Olympic Games were held every 4 years in honor of the god Zeus. Wars even stopped for the Olympics. People came from all over Greece, but only men competed and attended the games. The Olympic Games lasted 5 days. The various sports included running, boxing, and wrestling. Athletes also threw the discus and the javelin. Riders raced horses and chariots around the track. Winners did not get medals. They received a wreath made from olive leaves instead. Winners were treated like heroes. People sculpted statues of them. Poets even wrote poems and songs about them. The Olympic Games were a very important part of ancient Greek culture. Today, the Olympic Games are still held every 4 years. There are now Winter Games in addition to the original Summer Games. Olympic athletes still run races, box, wrestle, and throw the discus and javelin. The modern Olympics have many new sports as well, such as basketball, cycling, skiing, and ice hockey. Men and women from all over the world compete. Athletes travel together as teams, representing their countries, and winning is very important. Some athletes train their whole lives to compete in the Olympics. Winners receive medals and are sometimes still treated like heroes. Today, the Olympics are played in different cities all over the world. They are important to the cultures of many of the world's countries. Thank you for taking this journey with me through ancient Greece. I hope that you will join me on my next journey. Bye.